Data obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data.
Mhm.
I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Mhm.
We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay. Yeah. So just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal.
Mhm.
But 68% of our fans wanted Shep. And of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay. So that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story.
Mm.
Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad.
Mhm.
He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay. So what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay. It sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Still in my job, coach.
Humble and hardworking, both quality. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen, people perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the...
I joined coaching Michael Jordan because he had a respect for coaches and he had a desire to play at a peak level, and he's willing to follow instructions. The challenge was how to incorporate his teammates because he trusted himself before he trusted his teammates. An assistant that I had, Tex Winter, notable, used to say at the end of a ball game, "Michael, there's no I in team." And he would say, "Yeah, but there is in win." So we had that little gambit going. One of the keys for
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Andre Iguodala.
can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Walker in at the small forward. And for Golden State, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with checked in for the Warriors.
Shooting for
Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Kept alive, tries again, and it's laid in by Davis.
AD has always been such a gifted rebounder.
Warriors trail by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
That's interesting, David. Thanks. The team believing, Greg, its success is tied specifically to how well they shoot.
And how do you set that up? Run the plays the way they were designed and just share the basketball.
And sometimes quality shots can come late in a possession, so we'll see if they can play deep into the shot clock.
Passes it to MP. He tries for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
It's Curry outside, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Westbrook. Over Wiseman, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
MP, that's for 2. And again, it's the Lakers. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry finds Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Curry. They need this. Wiseman with the bucket.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Get ready to move.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Curry and Poole are the guards. Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 11.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
The Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Iguodala outside. Golden State moving it around. Poole with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created.